Hi, my fellow scientists. My name is Niles Bohr, and I will be presenting my atomic structure of the element chromium. I will also discuss things about chromium. I believe that an atom has electrons orbiting around the nucleus. My theory is that each element has discrete energies, so they have different electron energies. Therefore, electrons must have energy levels or energy shells in order for electrons to orbit. I believe that electrons normally occupy the energy level called the ground state, which is the lowest energy state available. As the electrons absorb energy, they go from the ground state to a higher energy level called the excited state. Electrons are my specialty, but I noticed that protons and neutrons also belong in the structure of the atom in order to maintain the atom's stability. I think that there are more neutrons than protons as the elements get heavier, so the protons don't feel as strong of a repulsive force from each other. So the neutrons help the atom so it won't become unstable due to the protons' positive forces repelling each other. Of subatomic particles. Protons are stable subatomic particles that have a positive electric charge. Protons are located in the nucleus of an atom. The protons are pushed apart by the electromagnetic force, but pulled together by the strong nuclear force. Neutrons are another subatomic particle, but they have no electric charge, so they are neutral. Neutrons are also in the nucleus of an atom. Protons and neutrons in the nucleus are called nucleons. The majority of an atom's mass is in the nucleus because neutrons and protons are a lot heavier than electrons. Electrons are another subatomic particle, but they have a negative charge. Electrons are attracted to protons because protons have a positive charge. Electrons are the smallest part in an atom, and they are located outside the nucleus. So this is Bohr's chromium's model. Chromium's atom has 24 protons, 24 electrons, and 28 neutrons. There are 28 neutrons because it is the mass number minus the atomic number. So it would be 52 minus 24, which equals 28 neutrons. Chromium has one electron in the outer shell because it's a transition metal and it has a unique electron configuration. So the reason why the electrons are in the order of 2, 8, 13, and 1 is because the S shells of outer layers begin to fill before D shells. The third layer is the first D layer, and 4s will start to fill before the 3D layer fills. Even though the 4s layer is a higher energy level, the third layer is very compact with electrons, and these electrons have repulsive forces. So the atomic number of chromium is 24. The mass number is 52. The atomic mass is 51.99. Isotope nuclear symbol is right here. It's Cr, 52 above the Cr, and then 24 below the Cr. The 52 is the mass number, as I said, and then the 24 is the atomic number, and the Cr is the symbol. Chromium's isotope number. Chromium has 4 stable isotopes. These 4 stable isotopes are chromium 50, chromium 52, chromium 53, and chromium 54. Isotopes are the same element with equal number of protons but different number of neutrons. The electron configuration group/family and physical/chemical properties. Electron configuration of chromium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, 3d5. The reason why the electron configuration of chromium isn't 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d4 is because having a half a full outermost shell makes it more stable than just having the 4 electrons in the outermost shell. This is the orbital diagram right here. The orbital diagram shows the position of all the atom's electrons. I also used the diagonal rule to create the electron configuration. And this is the diagonal rule right here. Elements are organized into groups, the vertical columns on the periodic table, and families, due to them having similar properties and chemical behaviors. Chromium is in group 6, and it is a part of the transition metals. Its physical characteristics is a lustrous, brittle, hard metal. Chromium can be highly polished, and it doesn't tarnish in air. When it is heated, it forms a green chromic oxide. Chromium is a hard silver-colored metal. Chromium is used to harden steel and to produce the stainless steel. Its standard state is a solid. It has oxidation states of +6, +3, and +2. In powder form, chromium has the chemical characteristics of flammability, which means it is a fire hazard. Chromium reacts with the halogens fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine to form colorful compounds. So chromium reacts with most acids. Chromium has a melting point of 3,465 Fahrenheit and a boiling point of 4,841 Fahrenheit. The noble gas notation is brackets argon 4s1 3d5. Thank you for your time, fellow scientists.